All right, everybody, we're back. I want to see if this works now. And we're doing a test here on both TikTok and YouTube to see what we can see. So if you guys can hear this, let me know.
So we have our work cut out for us now. We have to stay vigilant every day. We have to show up to every protest. We have to make every phone call. We have to let people know every single day of their life that this is not right. This is not your country. You want your right of free speech. You want your ability to protest and tell people what you believe in. And then in November of 2026, we need a brand new Congress.
There we go. Now
we need a Congress that, number one, knows your right of free speech and the right to democracy is the most fundamental thing that our forefathers fought for. It's the most fundamental reason they burned down the city of Portland on this very day, and we fought back.
This is Portland, Maine.
We're going to continue to do that. We need a Congress that will say, we need Medicare for all. We need to support our unions and working people in this country. We need affordable housing for everybody. And childcare that you can afford and go to work. And we have to acknowledge that climate change is a threat on our doorstep, and we can't keep going backwards. We got to take the corruption and the money out of politics.
Absolutely.
We know what we need to do. We are doing it right here, right now. We are going to keep doing it every day of the next election. And we are going to take back the power to do the things that we believe in and that we know are right, because we are the people.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Portland. Thank you for standing.
Thank you, Representative Pingree. Next up, we have a candidate for the U.S. Senate, David Costello.
Here we go. Maine is showing up. Maine is showing up today.
Good afternoon, modern-day patriots. This isn't 1776, but given the Trump administration's growing attack on our rights and freedoms, it sure feels like it. My name is David Costello. I know you all know me. I'm a former senior-level state, local, and federal government employee, and I'm running for the United States Senate to help in ending the Trump administration's reckless assault on our democracy, environment, and economy. To also repair damage, considerable damage already done, and to enact reforms to protect against future assaults and ensure that all Americans, not just the wealthy, are provided with the education, job skills, health care, and other life-fulfilling opportunities to thrive. Like many of you, my commitment to strengthening our democracy didn't begin with the election of Donald Trump. It was instilled in me as I participated on picket lines in Bangor and Old Town as a boy, and it's grown stronger ever since.
Absolutely.
You may not know this, but I first ran for the Senate in 2024 because I believed that Washington was broken, that our democracy was lacking, and that our governing infrastructure was as outdated as many of our roads, ports, and bridges. You can imagine what I think now. Today, to say that Washington is broken is a monumental understatement. our values, speech, free press, and elite academic, legal, and scientific institutions are under unceasing attack by the Trump administration and GOP Congress.
Yeah.
That's right. Boo loudly. With little regard, quite frankly, for the long-term impacts on our environment, economy, public health, and citizenry. Core American rights, women's rights, civil rights, LGBTQ rights, and governing norms are being erased. Critical government programs, services, and protections are being dismantled. The rule of law is being ignored, and our nation's standing as the pillar of stability in the world is collapsing.
100p.
So what are we going to do about it? Right? To rectify the situation, and I'm sorry I stepped on your comments. To rectify the situation, we need to win, as the Congresswoman said, we got to win back one of the houses of Congress, quite frankly, right? Absolutely. That's step one. We got to do a lot more than that, but that's step one. To do that, Maine Democrats would do well to nominate a candidate for the United States Senate who has the background and experience to defeat Senator Susan Collins.
Yes.
So, having grown up in a working class family in Old Town and having served for more than 25 years in senior level government positions, both in the United States and abroad, managing, not simply talking about or legislating complex multi-million-dollar programs and operations, I believe I am that candidate. But more importantly, and I think this is important because we haven't talked about what we really need to do to fix the system. Because simply changing who we elect every 2 to 6 years isn't going to cut it, right? We need to substantially reform our governing practices and institutions and eliminate the excessive and corrupting influence that money, wealth, and disinformation have over our politics and government. So specifically, and this gets a bit wonky, but again, the wonks are going to have to win this ultimately. And so specifically, we need to enact a range of long overdue legislative and constitutional reforms. Among them, we need to ban gerrymandering.
100%.
Expand clean elections financing. Impose reasonable term limits on federal judges and legislators, and certainly Supreme Court justices. Increase taxes on the wealthy. Expand civics education. And support journalistically ethical media. And over the longer term, and this is critical and this is going to take some time, but we will not solve our governing problems and protect the democracy we all love until we do it. We need to abolish the Electoral College.
Right. Yes.
We need to restructure our obscenely undemocratic Senate so the allocation of power is more in line with a state's population. Let's face it, the fact that Wyoming is 70 times smaller than California has the same leverage, we end up with the judges and the courts we have today and the structures we have to deal with. We also have to overhaul the House of Representatives so that it is comprised of more representative, multi-winner districts, a more proportional democracy. And finally, and most importantly, we need to streamline the Constitution's amendment process so that it's no longer virtually impossible to update our national charter. Only then are we likely to ensure that the interests and rights of all Americans are best served and protected, and only then are we likely to achieve the more perfect union that our founders at least articulated in 1787.
Yes.
So thank you very much. For more information, check out CostelloForSenate.com. Thank you, and happy No Pizza.
Mods, don't freak out. We got to realize today is going to be the day where people want to, voice all kinds of stuff that they think is appropriate or good or, accurate. And that's okay. Part of this is allowing people to voice their opposition, to voice their concerns. And that is something we are losing because prior to this tried to get, Pam Bondi tried to criminalize this whole thing. Guys, here's a live shot. We don't really need this music from Chicago. There's still people that gathered all here. They're still gathering. There's still people there in Chicago. Just, what happened here? I went to the wrong thing. Let's go here. And that's not what I wanted. It got cranky because I clicked the wrong thing. Let's go here. Nope. Okay, let's go back to Maine. So we're back in Maine. And now let's go. Oh, the Chicago one ended. Okay. There we go. Here's Chicago right now. This is live. Maybe not. But this is where they had it. There we go. So that's Chicago live right now. Let's get rid of the chat. There we go. So it's it's the right doesn't like Pam Bondi either. But the amazing thing is, guys, this is Portland, Maine, and they're still going.
Propel our country forward.
They're still going.
To achieve the future that we all want. But you can't effectively harness anger for good without giving people hope. So here are a few things that give me hope today. The first is a quote, which I'll read to you by Emily Dickinson.
So this is a live view of Portland, Oregon, guys. That is apparently a war zone. Okay, this is from our local news station. This is people. Look at the war that's happening, guys. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. It is wild. It's wild. Look at all those people. It's just crazy. Look at the people moving so slowly over the bridge. This is a live view from our local news, KATU, of what's happening there right now in Portland. These are all the people that have gathered in the downtown area. This is right by the Willamette. This is Portland, baby. That's thousands and tens of thousands of people in Portland right now. Okay. We are going to have now, if you guys don't know where your local thing is, you can go here, No Kings. Okay. NoKings.org. Please go there, find out where your local events are happening. There's one starting at 2 p.m. In the town that I'm in Beaverton. They're going to be all day. It's 2,500 protests. 2,500 protests happening across the country right now. So let's go back to our live look in Portland. And here we go. This is the Willamette. This is the Hawthorne Bridge right here. This bridge, this one, oh, you can't see it. But this is the waterfront. There's a bridge over here. Let's see. Can I? Nope, that's not going to change what you guys are seeing. It's wild that I can't change the view here. But yeah. So that is people crossing over from one side of Portland. Here we go. We're going to pan now. Thank God. This is the Hawthorne Bridge. It is closed to traffic. And it's funny to me. What's hilarious to me right now is for people to come in here and literally like try to talk about how the Democrats are the party of Adolf. I think that some of you are very, very misinformed when it comes to that. to claim right now that people that are literally fighting for your right too, people in the chat, the bots that are coming in, communism and socialism are not the same thing, kids. Communism and socialism are not the same things. You guys really got to understand that, okay? If you like Social Security, you like your Medicare, Medicaid, you appreciate when if you are the poor and you can get food stamps, that is all socialism. You like a ride in the ambulance to the hospital? Socialism, okay? It's just like you have to really start understanding what you're talking about. Communism and socialism are not the same thing. Okay. There are many socialist countries around the world that are highly successful that operate just fine. And unlike what we have here, see now they've opened up. Oh, let me, you can't see. I'm not on that thing. They've opened the traffic back up, so people are marching across. There is a people walkway here, as well as a bikeway here. So here's some of the inflatable fun guys. Maybe they're going down to ice later. So no, I'm not. Guys, if you're gonna give me a nasty comment, that is not a thing. So let's learn. If you're gonna be here from another country and yell like it's misinformed, not misformed. Okay. Yeah. I'm done with you now, Ed. Bye. You get to yell like a couple times and then I'm done. Name the successful socialist countries. Okay, here we go. Sweden, Denmark, the Netherlands, England, Germany. Shall I go on? How about most of Europe? Spain, France. Wow, please educate yourself. Please educate yourself. And I'm talking about they have socialist medicine. That's medicine for everybody. That's universal health care is socialist. Okay? Please understand. No, China is communist. China is a communist country, guys. Hello. This is what I'm saying. You got to understand the difference between communism and socialism. Okay? China is a communist country. We're not you don't know math, dude. You should learn some math. America is not 5 million times the size of any of those countries. That's incorrect. No, it's not. Okay, how about New Zealand? How about Australia? They're not, guys. We could do all of that here. They have socialized medicine, though, Austin, don't they? Wow. People have really got to learn government. This is frightening to me. This is actually frightening to me right now, how few people understand democracy, capitalism, and socialism. It's actually scaring me a little bit that you guys did not do a good civics class. Yeah. But this is what's happening in Portland. Guys, look at all the war here. It is chaos. Please inform yourself. This is not... There's nothing bad going on. I want to go. Let me see if I can pull up on my TikTok the protests on TikTok here, because they're doing a good job too. And there's a lot of people out all over the place who are live streaming right now. And let's see here. Let's go to live. Do. He's not live. I'm trying to find some TikTokers that are live right now at the protest. But let's play some speeches that we missed here. Here we go.
Today, because it is this city, it is this state that cannot, will not, and will never bend a knee to any regime that tells us that we do not belong. We have seen a young black man in Chicago thrown to the ground, put in handcuffs, while people called out, but he's a citizen. We have seen a woman outside of a school get thrown down and put in handcuffs. As she said, they don't have a warrant. They won't show me a warrant. They had to release her later. We are America, and we won't let you take her.
There you go.
That's not loud enough. Today we say no kings. In Washington, D.C., there is a total breakdown of our democracy. Speaker Johnson has become a wholly owned subsidiary of Donald Trump. He has shut down the House of Representatives, where we do the work for the people.
Exactly.
Tyranny and liberty cannot live in the same house.
No.
So today we say no kings.
That's right.
We are here today.
Let's see what else we got here. Let's go back to Portland, Maine here for a moment.
In the Democratic Socialists of America, we've got a working group that's fighting for reproductive rights and bodily autonomy. We're building tenant power in multiple cities. Here in Portland, we're fighting for Question A, which will raise the minimum wage to help bring economic security to our most vulnerable neighbors. There's also Indivisible, we want to shout out, who's done such important work in fighting to stop Avello Airlines from being part of ICE's machine. They've also obviously organized this incredible event. And those organizations teach us how to run a good meeting. We're able to come together and make decisions. They show us that it's possible to disagree and yet still build something strong. They teach us how to stand up for what we think, how to take criticism with grace. They give us skills we need to make our little corners of the world more fair, more connected.
But check this out. This is Crossville, Tennessee. It's happening everywhere, guys. It's not just happening in the big city. Okay?
We have some major news right now. No King's Day has gone global. Organizers tell me this
Hello.
morning that more than 800 events have already started across the globe, from London to Tokyo to Australia and Germany. Thousands of people across the world have already begun marching against Donald Trump, against the Trump administration, and against just generally the idea of having a king. And even in London, for example, where you do have a king, they label their protests No Tyrants Day. And so you have people marching across.
Dear citizens of the earth, this is Anonymous.
Here we go. Let's see what Anonymous
by now have heard of us. Most of you have heard that we are Legion. We do not forgive, and we do not forget. You have heard to expect us. Many of you have heard of us in different ways. Some of you know us from our roots back at 4chan. Anonymous is an idea. It is a dream. It is a hope. Anonymous is a belief in equal and human rights. As we end this year, much is uncertain. However, Anonymous will always fight the good fight. Anonymous will always fight for the people. We will fight on all fronts. Everyone fights with their unique God-given talents. For some it is protesting for our rights. For others it is hacking. Because of all of our resistance there has been a crack in the wall of oppression. We did not tear down the wall, but the people have seen the light of it. The military has the authority to detain, arrest, and assassinate any individual, foreign or domestic. In reality, America is no longer a democracy. We have an open door to a complete militaristic dictatorship. This means that things are going to change drastically here in America. Do not worry though, because as long as there is one member left, the fight still wages on. The world is controlled by a financial elite. These people operate behind closed doors. Whoever controls the food controls the people. Whoever controls the electricity controls the nation. And whoever controls the money controls the world. There is a group of people at this very moment, the 1% who is aiming at world domination. They have controlled the government like a puppet behind closed doors. These people believe the fight is over. This financial elite believes that we are a dying cause, a dying breed even. But they fear one thing. The financial elite, the group with so much money and power, does fear one thing that they do not want you to know. They fear you, the people, the 99%. The majority is so much more powerful than you realize.
Yep.
If we band together, like we did and Occupy Wall Street, rise up from our computers, we can achieve our freedom that we deserve.
See?
Ready to see this?
Here's Florida. Yep. I gotta mute it because that will get me dinged. But it's a great song. Look at Florida, guys. Look at it. It still looks like summertime there. There's Melbourne, Australia. Look at that, guys. It's international. It's international. Here we go. Yep, that's a preview. Here's Lansing, Michigan. Look at, people are showing up everywhere. Lansing, Michigan. It's cold out there and they showed up. Here's Eden Prairie, Minnesota. Guys, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Okay? Okay, so this is a map showing Sitka, Alaska. They just had a typhoon hit them. McAllen, Texas. Okay. This is Charlotte, North Carolina. Where's this one at? I don't know. This is a live stream. Let's see where we're at here.
That is creepy. I hate it.
Trying to figure out what city this is, guys. This guy, that's a good costume. He's got a king card on.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Where is this street, guys? This is no fucking way.
You're weird.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Ho ho! Donald Trump has got to go.
This is good. Look at these guys. This guy's just trying to get to where he's staying. Charlotte. This is in Charlotte, North Carolina. Oops. Up. We've got Patrick. Patrick is there.
I have an MBA. I'm
maybe.
well for myself. Is somebody here trying to defend their racism and stuff?
Ivy. This is awesome.
That is creepy. Thank you.
Springfield, Missouri, man. Look at these people that showed up. In Springfield, Missouri, y'all. I guess it's not just the blue states, is it?
The President of the United States is fucking lying. I think his whole administration has completely lost their fucking mind.
Yeah, that was a great scene from Don't Look Up. This is New York City, Times Square. Nobody cares. Clearly no one is showing up in these thousands and thousands of people here. Guys, look at this. Thousands of people. Okay, that's Times Square. Where is this? People are showing up all over the country. That's right, Beehive. Absolutely.
Or
absolutely.
demand on Saturday.
That's again Times Square.
There ain't no kings in the USA.
No, there isn't.
No, if
That one. I saw that one. Orlando.
Hey guys.
What's up, everybody?
We've gone through all of the
man on the scene today.
Let's see what we
We're
got.
at the No Kings protest out here in McAllen, Texas.
We'll go back.
And you know what?
To YouTube.
You know what? Yes to being awake, to woke. Yes. To the value of every human being, and to the fact that powerless love is always stronger than loveless power. And friends, one last yes. It's an important one. And that is yes to our fellow citizens with whom we disagree. Yes to finding common ground.
Yep.
Yes to a shared America. Yes to an America of many opinions but one purpose. Yes to a united America. And by the way, if you want to do something concrete today, something you can do right now to a more compassionate community to say yes to it, then support the Locker Project, which provides food for Maine families in need. Just go over to the indivisible Cumberland County or the indivisible Greater Portland tables. You'll find a QR code there. You can make your donation. You know what? Mike Johnson and his friends say that we hate America. But he's dead wrong. Like others before us, we have a lover's quarrel with our country.
All right.
We love America as it can be.
Yes.
We are the descendants of the patriots at Old South Church. We are descendants of the abolitionists, descendants of the suffragettes, descendants of the early union organizers, descendants of the Compton and Stonewall heroes, descendants of the Freedom Riders. It's our time. It's our calling.
Yes.
We are not bystanders to history. We are participants. We have been drafted into this cause. We have been conscripted into this nonviolent struggle. So friends, let us show the nation who we are. Let us show up. Let us stand up. Let us act up. Let us speak up. No to the king and yes to the people.
Now we're going to have a song by musician Eric Sharp. Thank you.
Manian for Senate!
At a time when billionaires are paying an effective tax rate lower than a truck driver or a nurse. Yes, the top 1% and large profitable corporations will pay their fair share in taxes.
Thank you.
My fellow Americans, the establishment, including the corporate media and many of my colleagues in Congress, want you to believe that you are powerless. They want you to believe that you cannot change the status quo. But that is a lie.
Yep.
Throughout the history of our country, when Americans have stood up and fought for justice, they have prevailed. When the founders stood up to King George, they were told it was impossible, but they won. When abolitionists fought to end slavery, they were told it was impossible, but they won. When workers organized to form unions and stood up to their bosses, they were told it was impossible, but they won. When women demanded a role, but they won. When black Americans fought to end segregation, they were told it was impossible, but they won.
Yep.
When the LGBT community stood up for their rights, they were told it was impossible, but they won. Brothers and sisters, they did it then, we can and will do it now. And how do I know that we will succeed? Take a look at this huge crowd right here in our nation's capital. But it is not just here, as I understand it today, October 18th, 2025, there are more people out on the streets in more communities all over our country than we have ever seen in American history.
Yep.
Brothers and sisters, this is not the end. This is just the beginning. Together, when we stand united, when we don't allow Trump or anybody else to divide us up by the color of our skin or where we were born or our sexual orientation, when we stand together, we will create the kind of nation that you and I know we can become.
Yes!
We can and will create a nation devoted to freedom, justice, and democracy. Thank you all very much. I've never, ever had it so good.
Thank you, Bernie, for keeping it real. Let's go back live to Portland, Oregon. We've got some groovy happening here. We have drag queens perform.
Inside of me, from a time when I felt not quite good enough. And there's a sorrow down in my soul. Can I have more backing track from a love that I never got to know?
Live performances, y'all. Live performances, y'all.
I just need more backing track. Sorry if I'm being a diva. I just worked really hard on this and I deserved her to be heard properly, right?
Listen, I'm not mad about any divas wanting anything that they want.
There we go. Okay, let's try this again. One more time. Third time's a charm.
We're in Chicago. Chicago's still showing up. People are not leaving, y'all. People are not leaving. Back to Portland, Maine.
Fight authoritarianism and fascism in our country. And as we say in the labor movement, one day longer, one day stronger. That's what's going to take to beat the boss on the picket line, and that's what's going to take to beat Donald Trump and keep his chaotic clown car of incompetent sycophants from destroying our democracy in order to benefit the billionaire class. So a very sincere thank you.
Here we go.
We must do so. This is an imperative, folks. What is happening, what we are feeling, what we are experiencing is real. And if we in any way believe that we can slide through this, there are those who say that they are not about politics. Well, let me tell them today that politics is about them. And what these folks are doing in Washington, D.C. is the power grab for the generations. So each and every one, let us be resolved. This is our moment for this generation and future generations to come. No kings. No kings. No kings. No kings. And we will win the victory. Thank you.
There we go.
All right. Thank you so much. And I am beyond honored to introduce our last speaker for this press conference, the president and CEO of the Leadership Conference on Civil and Human Rights, Maya Wiley.
Okay, so this is a replay from earlier. We saw a little bit of Maya. We'll just watch her here.
Are we ready? Have we been ready? Are we gonna stay ready? We are here today because it is this city, it is this state that cannot, will not, and will never bend a knee to any regime that tells us that we do not belong, that any resident of this city does not matter, that our votes don't count, and that lies can rule the day. Let me just say a little bit more. When you heard all of us say no kings, no kings, no kings, what we mean, let's make it plain. Nobody voted
this president. And so
they're talking about T-Mobile here.
Are y'all ready? Are you ready? Just like when they tried to kick Jimmy Kimmel off the air and people canceled their Disney subscription, I want you to cancel your damn T-Mobile subscription.
This is based on their deal with Elon Musk right now.
Support this president, and if you bow down to authoritarian forces, we're going to make you pay with our pocketbooks and our labor. I want you, if you can't start a union, if you need help, call CWA. If you need help on anything, we're going to be there with you. This labor movement is in it with you.
Absolutely.
And so it's going to be hard. It's going to get worse before it gets better. Mm-hmm. But you have to be committed to this fight.
100%.
We hear your call for the medic over there. Where we have people heading over there right now. Okay, thank you.
See, look at that. Oh no, socialism, guys, helping people in need.
So again, we're not going to be fearful. We're going to be powerful. We're actually going to take back this country through our works, not through terror. Moving forward, we're not going to be afraid. We're going to be united. We're going to be ready to fight. CWA is going to be there with you. The labor movement's going to be there with you. Mm-hmm. Let's retake our power in this country. Let's take it back for the people. Let's make sure that what we do in the next 12 months, we're actually going to bring this government back to the people.
Clearly, you missed Trump's announcement that he was declaring all protesters Antifa and a domestic terrorist. So please pay attention.
For us all. And that means we need less billionaires. We need more workers. We need more unions. We need to make sure this country lives up to the promise of taking care of its citizens. And so are you with me? Are you with me?
Absolutely.
I'm with you. God bless y'all. Let's have a great march. I want to introduce Gina Hinojosa, our state representative here in Austin.
This is Austin, Texas, y'all.
We are gonna take back Texas. They say we can't. We're gonna take it back. And we're gonna do it with people like Gina Hinojosa, who understands that fighting for Texans and making sure Texan families can make it in this state is really what it's about. And so, Gina, sister, we are looking forward to you running against this governor, and you're gonna kick his ass.
thank you for leading the struggle. And thank you all for being here. They tried to intimidate you. They tried to scare you. But we will have no kings and we will have no fear. They want you to think that they're all powerful, but they only have the power that we give them. You coming here
there we go.
shows your courage, and the thing about courage is that it is contagious. And you should see this crowd from here. This is amazing. There's a lot of talk about Trump, rightfully so. But you should know a lot of his tactics started right here in Texas.
Yep.
Project 2025 was written by a Texan who went to Washington to work for the Heritage Foundation and export the worst of what they do and stand for to the federal level. We have been resisting in Texas for longer than anyone. We are scrappy, we are strong, we are determined, and we will win. And let me tell you about Texas. So the reason they do this, the reason they try to intimidate you, the reason our mini fascist, mini dictator, mini king, whose name I shall not say, tries to intimidate you, he tries to be a mini Trump. The reason why he punches down on those with the least power is he tries to distract with one hand from the corruption while he takes your money and gives it to his billionaire friends with the other. Don't take my word for it. Public Citizen, an independent watchdog group, just revealed.
This is Santa Clarita. I apologize. Check it out. There are people showing up all over the country, guys. There's another live stream protest here. I turn off the sound here. Let me get that.
Hired me earlier this year to run Tax the Rich and coordinate those efforts here in Rhode Island that would have brought.
So now we're in Rhode Island. I just want to show you guys all these live streams as I can grab them. People actually down at their local protests. And, whoops, wrong one. There we go. And what they are doing and how people are showing up today. There you go. Santa Clarita is showing up. Providence, Rhode Island showing up. Another No Kings protest happening. Dallas. More from Texas. Go over here. We're just going to keep showing as much as we can of the country because there's more and more people showing up. Okay, Theo, I don't think that's the real number. $745,000. It's Saturday. You work 7 days a week, sir? It's not, sir, you should go protest. Go protest. This is your American right. It's your American right to go out and do this. But here's the deal. Guess what? We all pay taxes. I pay taxes. Okay. I've been paying taxes since I was 16. Okay. Because I've been working since then. So, you know, I've been working nonstop since I was 18. That's part of it. Part of it is paying the taxes, but we're supposed to get things back. We're supposed to have roads and bridges and infrastructure and, healthcare, and we don't have all of that. What this gentleman said. People are on it today. Go to Chicago. Here's what's happening in Chicago. Uh-oh. He's having a connection issue there in Chicago. There we go. Well, this is Chicago, and must be a lot of people streaming there right now. There we go. Guys, it's important to see what's going on. Yes, there's a lot of people on the street right now. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry you can't, figure that out. That's their live chat. I don't need that. Oh. That's the deal. People are out. People are out and about and protesting because that's what we need to be doing right now. That's literally what we need to be doing. We need to be out there and making our voices heard and letting everybody know what's happening. See? And people are still doing other things. Thank you. Yes, we are. This is my favorite thing, that botted accounts from other countries and Russian propaganda have come in to all live streamers today to tell us what we're doing is wrong. We're fighting for literal democracy right now, guys. We are literally fighting for democracy. Okay. We don't have an opportunity here to not do this. We don't have an opportunity to not do this. Okay. The President of the United States decided to show force today during a legal show of dissension in America that he was going to fire live rockets onto his own soil. Now, please explain to me, people of other countries, when was the last time any single one of your kings, presidents, chancellors, whatever the fuck you got over there, fired live ammunition onto your own soil just to be like, look what I can do. Like, our president is officially the Mad TV character Stewart. Look what I can do, like, give me a break. Oh my God, someone disagrees with me. It must be a bot. Well, maybe you're not a bot. Chaw XD. Hey, I'm Chaw XD. Look at me. Look at my tiny little avatar. Woo! Like, thank you for coming in to tell me that I'm wrong. Appreciate very much. You live in LA. Well, good for you. Go out and protest then. What's wrong with you? Go out and protest. But guys, this is literally life or death. Okay? Either we're going to not live in a fascist oligarchy, or we are going to rise up and create a democracy that works for everyone. Okay? Most of the streams I'm watching are from bots. Wow. You are really in another reality. Those are all people walking around on actual streets. This is what's happening on actual streets in America right now. Please go outside. Go outside. Like, literally go outside and see what the fuck is going on. Like, we have to, guys, we have to keep fighting for democracy. We literally have to keep fighting for democracy. Okay? Because if we don't, that's it. It's over. It's over. Define fascism. Okay. You ready? So fascism is, like, if you want like a movie reference, it's going to make it real easy for you. Chaw. Just look at Star Wars. Okay. So, you have Darth Vader, and when Darth Vader doesn't like what you say, what happens? He just does the Force, chokehold and just chokes the fuck out of you, right? Just throws you against a wall. That's fascism. You cannot dissent. You cannot have a voice other than the voice of the singular leader. There is no committee. There is no group. There is no representation by voting. The singular leader gets to command how people live, how they act, what they can say, who they can marry, what they can and can't do with their own bodies. If there's food or no food, who has to grow the food and where that distribution goes, transportation, if you can have it, if you can't have it. All of those things are dictated by the dictator at the top of the fascist pyramid, okay, where he solely benefits and everyone else suffers for their pleasure. So that is fascism. So there you go, Chaw. Also, I'm not Google. So you can Google this and you can find out. Please educate yourself. And figure it out. Where are the other 150 million voters? I don't know where that number's coming from. No, that's no. Chaw, come on now, honey. I know you're not a bot. That's wonderful. Thank you for not being a bot. But please also know the difference, okay? Because, yeah, let's just do this. Let's define fascism. Let's just Google it, okay? What is fascism? Okay, here we go. We're gonna go to what is fascism. Let me move that thing off the screen here real quick, okay? I'll just move my legal defense here for a moment. All right. So fascism is an ultra-nationalist authoritarian political ideology characterized by a dictatorial leader, centralized government, forcible suppression of opposition. I think that's exactly what I described. The term comes from the Italian word fascio, meaning a bundle, which symbolizes strength through unity. Okay. We can go here, right? So that's fascism. Okay. Extreme nationalism, militarism, and violence, like sending National Guard troops into United States cities for no fucking reason when there's no violence going on. Okay. Scapegoating and suppression. Rejection of democracy. Controlled economy and mass mobilization. Yeah. Mussolini. Oh, and this guy, Adolf. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I think I got it. I'm pretty sure I got it. Yeah. Yeah, Kim Jong-un is a fascist. Kim Jong-un is a fascist. And don't forget that Trump is besties with Kim Jong-un, and he wants what Kim Jong-un has. Remember when he tried to do his military parade and it was just like the squeaky tank? It's yeah. Whoops. Yeah. No, I'm not being facetious. Theo, do you want me to show you the video of the squeaky tank? Please hold. Good Lord. I can't do everything for you guys. Can you guys also learn how to fucking... I watched this parade live. I saw the squeaky tank. It's like you just have to go to YouTube and here we go. Ready? Are you ready to watch it? This is footage from Trump's, birthday parade. Here we go. These guys are so brave, so proud. Look at all the nobody who showed up for that nonsense. Okay? All tank squeak. The point is, Bill, is that there were so few people at this parade and nobody was cheering. No one was fucking stoked. The squeaking was louder than anything else going on. Okay? This is kind of the symbol of that whole thing. So, yeah. Also, we don't need to parade around our fakakta military shit to show how strong we are. We are not a fascist country. We're not a communistic country. This is not fucking China or Russia. That's the whole point. We don't have to... all of this flag draping everywhere with the stuff. We're like the only country that does that, guys. It's just insane. Insane. Okay. No, I was not there, but guess what? I watched the Fox News feed. Oops. The Fox News feed. Okay. Just to make sure that I was getting all of the info I possibly could. And the Fox News feed showed how little people were there. So come on. Come on. That parade was packed. Honey, are you watching the same footage? Please come out of the matrix. Come out to the outside and look around. That was... oh, I will. Thank you. Thank you for caring. Oh no. Hang on. We're going to go to a live feed here and I will figure out what's happening there. It's muted. How about now? Still not back, huh? How about now? Anything now? Now I am. Okay. Can you hear me, not the video? Okay. How about now? That's right. It's not Antifa. It is regular people. See, it's just citizens of the United States exercising their rights as citizens. No, I'm not new to streaming, but thank you. You know what, guys? I'm gonna work on this some more. Listen, please get out there, nokings.org. If you want to go check out any protest happening near you today, there will be a protest, I promise you. And it is super important to get out there and show your love of democracy, show your love of this country, and show your love for yourself. Stand up against the oligarchs. Stand up against fascism. Okay, today is a day to get fascism on notice and let them know not today. Not today. We're not going to have any more kings in the United States of America. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you as always to my mods and the members. And I will see you all